Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we have an unforgettable moment to relive, one that had fans, celebrities, and even fellow actors in tears. Yes, we're talking about Song Ye-jin's incredibly heartfelt speech at the Blue Dragon Awards that left none other than Song Hye-kyo openly emotional. Trust me, you don't want to miss this. And if you're watching right now, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, because moments like these deserve to be shared. Imagine the grandeur of the Blue Dragon Awards, the lights, the excitement, the energy of the audience, and the glitz of Korea's finest stars all gathered in one place. The room was buzzing with anticipation, and then Song Ye-jin stepped onto the stage. Cameras zoomed in, fans held their breath, and the applause was deafening. She was radiant, composed, yet there was a certain emotional undercurrent that hinted this speech would be unforgettable. As she began speaking, the first thing that struck everyone was her humility. Song Ye-jin, known for her brilliant acting and down-to-earth personality, didn't just thank the organizers or fans in passing. Instead, she spoke with a sincerity that resonated with every single person in that auditorium. She reflected on her journey, the hardships she had faced, and the moments that had tested her both professionally and personally. Her words weren't rehearsed fluff. They were raw, real, and deeply moving. At one point, she paused, took a breath, and looked directly at her peers in the audience. That's when the cameras captured an astonishing moment. Song Hye-kyo, a fellow legend and friend, was visibly moved. You could see tears welling up in her eyes as she clutched her hands together. It was one of those rare instances in award shows when the emotion in the room becomes tangible, almost like you could feel it through the screen. Let's pause here for a moment. For those watching, did you notice Song Ye-jin's subtle gestures? The way she slightly tilted her head, or the way her voice trembled just slightly when she mentioned her mentors? Drop a comment below if you caught that. It's those tiny details that make this moment iconic. Back to the speech. Song Ye-jin didn't just dwell on her own journey. She took the opportunity to honor the people behind the scenes, directors, co-actors, writers, and the countless crew members who often go unnoticed. She said something along the lines of, "This award is not just mine. It belongs to everyone who believed in me, supported me, and worked tirelessly behind the camera." That sentiment alone drew a collective sigh from the audience. It's rare to see such genuine acknowledgement in an industry often criticized for its competitiveness. And then came the part that truly sent shivers down everyone's spine. She spoke about the personal lessons she had learned, about resilience, love, and staying true to oneself. Her voice wavered slightly, and you could see her trying to hold back tears, a vulnerability that made the moment even more poignant. Song Hye-kyo's reaction wasn't just about admiration. It was about shared experiences, respect, and a deep emotional connection that words often fail to capture. Here's something interactive for you. I want you to pause the video for a second and imagine yourself in Song Hye-kyo's seat. How would you react if someone you deeply respected and loved delivered a speech so honest and moving? Type your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to see how many of you felt the same wave of emotion just watching it on your screens. After regaining her composure, Song Ye-jin concluded with a message that resonated beyond the realm of acting. She spoke about gratitude, perseverance, and cherishing the people who make life meaningful. Every moment on stage, every character I embody, every challenge I overcome, it is all because of the love and support around me, she said, her eyes glistening. And just like that, the room erupted in applause, heartfelt, genuine, and thunderous. But what made this moment even more special was the mutual respect and admiration shared between the two stars. Song Hye-kyo didn't just shed a tear quietly. She gave a standing ovation, proving that the bonds formed in this industry go far beyond professional collaboration. Fans on social media were quick to react, flooding platforms with clips, GIFs, and heartfelt messages about how this moment felt incredibly human, incredibly real. Now let's make this interactive for everyone here. I want you to imagine, if you were to give a speech like Song Ye-jin's, what would you say to express your gratitude and appreciation to the people who supported you? Take a moment, think about it, and share your award speech in the comments. I'd love to see the creativity and emotions you all pour into it. Back to the Blue Dragon Awards. The atmosphere after her speech was unforgettable. Celebrities were hugging, fans were cheering, and the energy of the room was filled with inspiration. It was one of those rare moments when an award ceremony transcends itself, becoming more than just a celebration of talent. It became a celebration of heart, humanity, and emotional authenticity. For those who haven't seen the full video yet, you're in for a treat. Every glance, every pause, every heartfelt sentence delivers a masterclass in emotional storytelling. And yes, Song Hye-kyo's tears are just the tip of the iceberg. Watch closely and you'll notice dozens of subtle reactions around the room, each reflecting the gravity of the moment. Before we wrap up, here's a little challenge for all of you watching. Share your favorite emotional moment from any award show, movie, or performance that moved you, like Song Ye-jin's speech moved Song Hye-kyo. Let's create a thread of inspiration and appreciation in the comments. I want to read every single one. To sum it all up, Song Ye-jin's Blue Dragon Awards speech was more than an acceptance speech. It was a lesson in humility, gratitude, and genuine emotion. The fact that it made Song Hye-kyo cry only adds to its impact, showing that even the most composed stars can be moved by pure, heartfelt words. It reminds us all that behind the glamour and fame, there are real people with real emotions, and sometimes that's the most beautiful thing of all. So, if you haven't already, make sure to watch the full video. Experience the emotions, notice the subtle gestures, and appreciate the beauty of this unforgettable moment. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below because moments like these deserve to be celebrated together.